Second day over in Ниша, well, second and a half day. I'm over at Alexandra Square or Park, and it's kind of like, you know, little few monuments and parks and gravestones and things like that. So it's kind of this interesting mix of like the three and stuff, but this is kind of like one of the central points. This isn't the actual center, but this is like just kind of one of the central points when you immediately cross the bridge from the bus station. The kind of like the main square and city street and stuff is probably, I don't know, a few blocks down and stuff. So this is just kind of the my little center point because I'm staying at a hotel close to here. So we have a few gravestones over here. Couple parks, little benches and things like that. I really like these things because like in the afternoon you'll see a lot of high schoolers or like younger kids and stuff going and playing and hanging out around here, and then you'll see all the adults just kind of around enjoying their coffee and beer and everything else, and just really good environment. So I am planning on going to I can't think of the name right at the top of my head, but basically there's a bunch of skulls, this towers. I think it's called Skull Tower. I'll figure it out here in a second, but I'm also going to be going to the concentration, the Red Cross concentration camp. So they're kind of in opposite directions, and I think I'm going to go over to the tower first, and then I'm going to swing back up and go over to the concentration camp. So join me. So we made it over to Skull Tower, and it's actually not too far. If you go from the center, you're going to take about maybe like 5 or 6 bus stops over from the center of Ниша. So now we're here, so we're gonna go take a look inside. And when you get off the bus, you're gonna want to kind of walk down the street and then walk around because it's closed on the side, but just a little hint for you guys. So here we are. So this tower was made by the Ottoman Empire over in 1809, and I'm going to put more details here over in a second and stuff like that. So this is like a really old kind of a church or like building, and it basically was made with the skulls embedded into this little tower over here. So let's go take a look inside and see some skulls. Apparently, from what I heard from some of the locals, is that the skulls have been taken by some of the locals as well to collect, and so there's only like maybe I think like 6 that are showing now or something like that. I might be wrong, or the guy could be wrong, but I'm told that like some of the skulls were actually like taken by locals and other people and stuff to keep for their prized possession. So let's go see inside. You see some skulls right over here and here, kind of on the side. Same thing like that over here. Let's see what this is over here. Yeah, so 1809. So let's get a look inside. So it looks like there's definitely more skulls, but you can see some that are missing as well too. So
τότε θέμα γιατί με πιάνει δύσκολη να πάλι βγαίνω. Είναι όλοι κάποιος μαζεμένοι.
You still see some of their teeth in them too. Yeah, you could see some over there that were like taken out over there.
Ovo je čelo kula, ona je bila visine 4,5 metra, 4 sa 4 u osnovi, prazna iznutra i imala je drveni krov. 952 lopove su bile uzidane i na svakoj strani 14 redova sa 17 lopova je bilo, znači gde god vidite prazno mesto, sve je bilo popunjeno, ali je kula više od 80 godina bila na otvorenom bez.
I'll kind of circle around, but the woman said I wasn't allowed to record there, and I did, so sorry, I already got the film. Yeah, so like I said, it's not that far away, 10 minutes by bus. It's kind of just one of the main streets that just go along over there. You just walk around for another minute and you're basically here. Yeah, it's a little out of the way. But yeah, it's definitely a really cool thing to see. Glad I was able to record in it, but yeah, so you're gonna have a woman just gonna say no recording or anything like that. Maybe you could sneak a couple photos and stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna walk around here a little bit and just see what's a little outside of Niša. Of course, when you go, you know, just a few minutes by bus like outside, you kind of discover like other parts of the city that you wouldn't normally like see. So I'm gonna go kind of walk around a little bit and see what's up, and then I'm going to go over to the concentration camp. So let's go. So basically straight across over here, that's going to be the Skull Tower, and right next to it there's going to be kind of like a little souvenir shop and a little like museum and things like that. They said it was closed, so I see the people walking into it, so it might be opening soon, but it'll be right over here. So you have the tower and this right next to it. So I'm gonna kind of walk around a little bit, and what's really funny, I don't know what it is like about here, but I kind of feel like I'm in California a little bit. It's super hot. There's a lot of wine around here. For some reason, I'm just seeing like wine everywhere. We're right next to like some mountains and everything, and some beautiful, beautiful green mountains. And yeah, the people here are like really friendly. So I kind of wanted to check around the city a little bit more and see if we could find some cool, interesting things. But it's a very warm, comforting place. Not actual hot warm, but just nice, warm, friendly area. I enjoy it a lot over here. fighter jets fly over me. And over at Svetog Save Park, this beautiful church right here. I am walking over to go to the not Holocaust, but the concentration camp, and I just like ran into this, and it's about a 45-minute walk, so I'm probably gonna take the bus over there. But this is kind of a good stop to go check out some places. Beautiful park, kids, families are out and stuff, so this is like an amazing place to be just over the weekend and just walk around and see this beautiful church right next to us. There's a lot of little cool cafe, fast food, and like restaurants like right around over here. So this is like a really cool place to sit down, have a drink, walk around the park and everything else. Like, can't ask for anything better than that. Look at this church right over here. So you're gonna have little gypsy kids basically just begging you for money, and over there the woman was able to collect some money. So I don't know what people's feelings are on this, but I don't like giving money to the homeless. I would like to, you know, give opportunities to people to get out of poverty, and just handing them money is not always the best solution. And this is kind of more what I've noticed, like kind of a mafia style tactic. So they're not just trying to get out of poverty and stuff. Like, this is their job, this is what they do, and this is like what I really don't think is very good. And you'll see them go up to cafes, you'll see them especially go up to women, because women are kind of more apt to give to the children and everything else. And the parents are training these kids. This is a lot of these kids, not all, but like this is what a lot of these kids only know. And that's why I feel like it's kind of disgusting, because these kids are trained to just manipulate, try and, you know, get money out of people, steal, and everything else. Just earlier when I was having breakfast, I was having these kind of two younger girls like just some money I was going to leave for a tip for the waitress, and they were waiting, so I noticed it and I grabbed it and I directly handed it to the waitress and stuff like that. And I know if I would have left, they would have snatched it up and ran away. So tell me what your thoughts are on it. I don't want to like speak like I know everything about it and stuff, but I noticed it's very predatory around this country. Not too bad. I don't notice it too often, but I definitely see it happening quite a bit. So here at the concentration camp, it's made in the middle of 1941. It is thought to believe about 10,000 people have died at this camp, and basically they were holding Jews and Romanis during this time. And the Socialist Republic of Serbia, if I'm saying that right, basically preserved this and kept this as like basically a historical monument for the country. And I'm just walking in right now, and it's just kind of crazy to think that when the Germans occupied Serbia, they would, you know, commit these like horrific acts and stuff. So now we're gonna go walk inside and walk around. It looks like it's pretty open, so I don't think we have to pay anything to go in here. You see. Maybe next to us is the factory, I'm not sure, but we'll kind of discover more as we walk through. saw something on the side here. I just like wanted to see. I think it's like kind of torn off like statue or a little placard over here. Just wanted to see it really quick. And sometimes just like at these like historical places, they just have like a lot of these things on the side. I think they're gonna work on like bringing it back up, but here it is right here. Looks pretty cool. Okay, let's go walk around here. It looks like there's like maybe like a store or an information center or something like that. So I'm gonna go see over here. Yeah, it looks like just like some books and like kind of an information center. So let's see over here. Sadly, you can't really see in the windows. Looks like offices in here right now. Let's see. Looks like some bathrooms over here, toilets on the side. Funny seeing a bunch of like little salamanders running around now because of the heat. Little guard tower right over here. Another guard tower. I'm assuming there's probably a couple up front. Might have missed that. So, not sure right this second, but trying to see if the part, these buildings next to it is part of the camp. It's kind of hard to tell at the moment, but I think there might be some connection between these two buildings next to us, so we'll kind of figure out if we can. Oh, little replicas. Look at that. Now you see all these names. Hundreds, thousands. Here's a little cell I would stay in. And a little light. Yeah, it's nuts. Can't imagine what these people went through. Not sure. This one's like a little different, so I don't know if it's like kind of a more solitary confinement. I mean, I don't even know if you would call that. I took my flashlight through there. I'm scared I would flash and then there'd be a ghost or something like that. One little thing I kind of noticed in my like personal life, like we've heard, you know, the big concentration camps like Auschwitz, but never really have learned or was told much about what happened in Serbia when it came to World War II. That was kind of maybe not as important or blocked out or not as significant, and of course it was a very significant moment for the Serbian people, but I just noticed in like the education system, Serbia really wasn't talked about too much, and I'm trying to think of the reason why. I mean, there's so many facts and so many things that happened during World War II. It's kind of hard. I mean, you literally have to spend years studying it to know almost anything, or at least a good amount. So yeah, but I was just surprised to discover that what happened here in Serbia, how many people died here over in this concentration camp specifically, and all the effects that it had within the country with the occupation of the German army. So I'm gonna go walk around, see if there are a few things, and we'll keep moving on. So I basically just looked on the map, and it looks like everywhere over here these are basically just schools. So I'm trying to find information on the other building, but it looks like it just might be another random building. It looks like kind of like a big mansion. See if I can find some information on it, but it just looks like everything's just confined to this section right here when it comes to all the information that I could gather in the concentration camp. And this is the building I'm talking about right next to it. So I'll go see if there's anything, but not get out of here and go check out a few other things. So yeah, I don't know what this is next to it. It kind of looks like maybe some type of like military training establishment or military school or something. I can't tell you. I'm trying to get some information. It's over at let's see, right here, Kapia Chitiri. So I don't know, you know, what that is, but if anybody in the comments could let me know, that'd be appreciated. It looks pretty old and historical, so I don't know if it has any relation to the concentration camp, but anybody in the comments can let me know, that'd be awesome. So here I'm right next to the bus station, where you could take, say if you're going from Belgrade to Niša, this will be the bus stop you will be dropped off at. I've been walking for probably about, I don't know, 6 or 8 minutes or something like that. So if you keep, if you go west from the bus station, you'll be there in about, you know, 6-8 minutes or something like that. So just for people to know, to get a reference point, it's on the same road as the bus station. So keep that in mind. So I'm down here just basically on the main street right now, and I think I'm just gonna head home and call it a day, edit these videos, and I have to get out of here tomorrow and go back to Belgrade, so I have to go take the long drive back. Oh god, but I keep running into people, but my full summary of Ниша is that I love this place. It is very friendly and very nice. Small, obviously smaller than what it would be in Belgrade, but still a lot of very cool things to see, and I wish I could stay longer, but gotta go back home and work and do some things and stuff. So again, I would love to come visit. It's great. A lot of cool things to see, great food. It's definitely a little bit cheaper down over here compared to Belgrade, of course. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time, and again, thanks for the support. So see you later.